All right, Bobby, do our intro.
Every day is something special. Today is a podcast about what today is, a national holiday. I'm Bobby Parker.
And I'm Joey Nickel.
And welcome to our podcast. Today is.
Welcome to the podcast. Today is going to be a little bit different than usual. Bob, I was really sick this week and couldn't get together with Bobby to record. He's still at home recovering from his surgery too. But we have, it is National Letter Writing Day. Was that right? Letter Writing Day, not write a letter day, right? National Letter Writing Day. So we have written some letters in celebration of Letter Writing Day. Today for Letter Writing Day, I have two letters for you, a love letter and a letter of complaint. Here is my love letter. Dear Bacon, I sit here in the soft glow of my kitchen light, pen in one hand, a greasy napkin in the other, thinking of you. You, the sizzle to my silence, the crisp to my chaos. They say love is complicated, but with you, it's simple. One bite, and the world makes sense again. When I wake up in the morning, it's your aroma that puts me out of bed, like a siren song calling me toward the skillet. The way you curl in the pan like a little strip of happiness dancing just for me, it's poetry and pork. I admire your versatility. You're perfect in a BLT, magical on a cheeseburger, and downright divine wrapped around a scallop. But it's your raw, unadorned self that I adore most. Just you, Bacon, sizzling in all your glory. I want to confess something, Bacon. Sometimes I whisper your name in my sleep. My wife thinks I'm dreaming of another woman, and she's not wrong. You're the other woman, the smoky temptress who steals my heart and clogs it too. They say love is blind, but I see you clearly, Bacon. I see your glistening edges, your crispy embrace, your unapologetic indulgence. You're the hero we don't deserve, but the one we need, especially after 10 p.m. So here's to you, Bacon, my muse, my mistress, my motivation. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right or healthy. Forever yours, Joey Nickel, your biggest fan and probably why my cholesterol is too. Today is Write a Letter Day, and we've decided to write some... We've decided to write some letters and read them to you. Packer is going to read you his letter to Santa.
From Packer to Santa. Dear Santa, I want Super Mario and Luigi Brothership. I have been very good this year.
That's great. That's your letter to Santa?
Yeah.
What's Super Mario Brothers Brothership? What is that?
It's a game that's new, and it's a game that's new that's on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. And that's what you're asking for Christmas from Santa?
And also I want Mario toys and other stuff.
All right. You heard it. That's your letter to Santa.
Yeah.
Did you have a good week at school?
Yes.
All right. What was your favorite Thanksgiving food?
My favorite Thanksgiving food? I mostly just ate mashed potatoes, so I'd say mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes were your favorite? Oh, you like mashed potatoes, huh?
Yep.
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I'd say the Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus? Yeah, with Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that movie. What is your favorite Christmas dessert?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Maybe like cake with some toppings.
Cake with some toppings?
Yeah, and also those things that you put in the cake that, like, the things that show, like, presents and Santa. Those things that you stab in, and then it's like plastic, and it's like plastic, and you stab them into the cake.
You know what my favorite Christmas dessert is?
What?
I guess we can have this at any time of year, but my favorite is those little cheesecakes.
Oh, those?
Yeah, the little cheesecakes.
Oh.
You can eat them any time of year, I guess, but we always get them at Christmas time. All right, I'm going to read some letters, and Bobby's going to read some letters, but you're going to say goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Write a letter today for Write a Letter Day, okay?
How do I turn this off?
I'll turn it off.
Okay.
Hi, it's Bobby, and today is just a little bit special. We're doing a slightly different thing here, and what I'm going to share are a couple letters that I wrote to different companies over the course of time about their products and maybe some of their responses. We've got two right now I'm going to share. The first one was written to Bob Evans, a fairly well-known breakfast restaurant. Also does some sausage and breakfast kind of things you can find in various supermarkets. So I wrote this to Consumer Affairs at Bob Evans Farms, and it says, "Dear Bob Evans, I just wanted to take a moment and comment on your wonderful restaurant and its products. My family always attends church and then goes to Bob Evans. Your food is the reward we get for going to church. It is better than forgiveness. I'm a big fan of what you do and how you do it. Your sausage is a perfect combination of meat and spices. Not too much meat, not too much spice. And the sausage gravy is world famous. I have seen other sausage gravy in my life, but never tried it. Why would I want to disappoint myself like that? Unfortunately, I do have a problem. My son was born recently, the third week of March, and we are planning on having him baptized. The church wants us to use holy water. I want the church to use your sausage gravy. Unbelievably, they are opposed to this idea. I've tried to explain to Pastor Tom that sausage gravy has water in it, and I've even gone so far as to say that he can add a splash of holy water to the sausage gravy. Only a splash, and just as a one-time favor. But he is opposed to this idea. Pastor Tom is not willing to accept the fact that Bob Evans exists, and if Bob Evans existed in biblical times, communion would consist of Bob Evans, biscuits, and gravy. This is a fact, and yet the United Departmental Church of our brother Christ is unwilling to change its stance. I am sure that you deal with this all the time. Please send me a copy of your November newsletter from 1998 that states your restaurant and products erase sin, as I have lost mine. Also, could you please send the paperwork that waives all personal liability in the event of a sausage gravy mishap in religious services? The standard paperwork will suffice. I am looking forward to your swift reply. Bob bless. Sincerely, Bobby Parker." It's a little bit weird. I get it. But I think the thing I love is that they wrote back. And somebody actually had to write this letter. So here we go. Addressed to me. "Dear Mr. Parker, I would like to thank you for taking the time to write with complimentary remarks regarding our sausage gravy. We are honored by your comments and appreciate the high regards you have for our restaurants and our products. However, we feel that the baptism of your son is a decision that should be made between you, your family, and your pastor. In regards to the publication mentioned in your letter, we are unable to find any article that indicates your restaurants or products erase sin. Again, Mr. Parker, we appreciate your comments, we value your patronage, and appreciate your interest in Bob Evans Farms. Sincerely," and it was signed by Kelly Woodard Doty, Consumer Relations. Very nice lady. That had to be a tough day for her. It just did. All right. The second one I have, also an odd one. This is to Steelcase Incorporated. Steelcase does a lot of office furniture, and this is in regards to a computer chair. So it's a chair that, just desk chair, rollers, normal computer chair. So here we go. Dear Steelcase, referencing part number 93-9501422, item number 04-00148441. I just wanted to compliment you on your product. Your seats are very comfortable. As I always say, if I want my butt on anything, I want it on Steelcase. As much as I like to use your chairs, I have a problem. I am a local stuntman, although I someday hope to work in Hollywood. When I'm not in your chair, I jump out of windows, I get set on fire, and I wreck cars. I do this for local companies who hire me for motivational purposes. They bring me in as a new employee, then the boss will throw me out of the window when I underperform. This makes the regular employees work faster and harder. At other times, I have gone to local preschools and to teach fire safety by accidentally setting myself on fire and screaming in pain while I slowly die. Many a child has learned not to play with matches thanks to me. High schools hire me to teach driver's ed. This is where and how the car accidents happen. My problem is this. Whenever I am on fire and sitting in one of your chairs, it emits a blackish smoke that I have been told is somewhat offensive smelling. I do not have a problem with the smell, but some people do. Why is this happening? I have been told by the Little Wonders Daycare and Enrichment Center that I must prove that the black smoke is not dangerous to the children when I burst into flame in front of them. If I cannot prove this, I will be forced to set myself on fire with a competitor's product. Please send me the paperwork that proves burning your products is not a health hazard, as well as a waiver of liability for any damages your chair might cause. The standard paperwork will suffice. I'm looking forward to your swift reply. Sincerely, Bobby Parker. And yet again, they got the right back. And I think this person also had a fun day at work. So from Steelcase, Dear Mr. Parker, thank you for the letter and compliments regarding your seating products. While we can appreciate your efforts to educate children on fire safety, we cannot honor your request for a waiver of liability or provide assurance that the smoke emitted from the chair is harmless. Your letter doesn't indicate which chair or fabric you're using, and this is clearly not considered an acceptable or a reasonable use of the product. We do make chairs that comply with California Bureau of Home Furnishings, Technical Bulletin 133. These chairs are specially constructed to meet specific fire codes, and as such meeting stringent requirements for smoke opacity and noxious emissions, as well as other criteria. The Little Wonders Daycare and Enrichment Center would need to approve the burning of this product within their environment. But again, this is not considered an approved use for an office chair. Sincerely, Mary Underwood. Yeah. Letters can be fun. Who knew? Well, I guess that's what we're learning today. Thank you, and I hope to see everyone soon.
Dear Florida Weather, it's me, Joey Nickel, the fat guy who sweats like a soda can in July. I'm writing to express my deep and soggy disappointment in your relentless inconsistency. Seriously, Florida Weather, what's your deal? Let me paint you a picture. I step outside at 9 a.m., ready to conquer the day, and within seconds, I'm wrapped in a blanket of swampy humidity so thick I could spread it on toast. By noon, the sun is melting my dignity, and by 3 p.m., out of nowhere, you unleash a torrential downpour that lasts just long enough to ruin my socks. Then, as if mocking me, you flip the heat switch back on, so everything seems like everything steams like a plate of fajitas. And don't get me started on the hurricanes. Look, I love drama as much as the next guy. I'm a comedian after all, but there's a line between entertaining and let's blow Joey's patio furniture into the next zip code. I mean, how do you expect a guy like me to survive? I'm built for air conditioning and buffet lines, not this sauna meets sprinkler situation you call climate. You're the only weather pattern I know that can make me sunburned, drenched, and mosquito bitten all in the same afternoon. I just want one thing from you, Florida weather: stability. Is that too much to ask? A little consistency? Maybe a breeze that doesn't feel like a dragon's exhale? Give me something, man. Otherwise, I might just have to pack up my beard and my bacon and move somewhere predictable like Antarctica. Sincerely, Joey Nickel, permanently sticky and slightly overcooked. That is my letter of complaint to Florida weather. Well, there you have it, folks. Letter writing day. No, write a letter day. What was it? Letter writing day? National Letter Writing Day. Thank you for joining us. Today is National Letter Writing Day. My name is Joey Nickel. Say, my name is Bobby Parker. I'm Joey Nickel.
I'm not Bobby Parker.
Just say I'm Bobby Parker.
But I'm not.
It doesn't matter. Say it anyway. I'm Joey Nickel.
I'm Bobby Parker.
That's not what he sounds like. I'm Joey Nickel.
What does it sound like?
All right. Today, I'm Joey Nickel.
And I'm Bobby Parker.
Today is National Letter Writing Day. See you tomorrow.